Have you ever felt like you're literally in a battle with yourself? Like one part of you wants to go out and achieve these amazing things, but there's this other part that's just pulling you right back to the couch. Well, that conflict, it is absolutely real, and it's happening inside your own head. Today, we're going to unpack the science behind why this happens and give you some practical tools you can use to finally win. Okay, I know this sounds harsh, but it's such a crucial place to start. Your brain isn't actively trying to help you chase your dreams. See, its main job, the one hardwired over millions of years, is just survival. It's designed to protect you by keeping you, well, kind of soft and scared and quiet. It's a survival machine, not a success coach. And this is the real cost of listening to that survival voice all the time. This is William. For 5 decades, he chased success. He thought the next promotion, the next big purchase, that would be the thing that finally delivered happiness. But as he found out, the finish line just kept moving. His story is a really powerful warning about a trap that honestly we can all fall into. So let's diagnose the problem, right? Why are we even wired this way? Welcome to the biology of the survival trap. It really is this simple. Your brain's #1 job is just to keep you alive. And what does that mean? Well, it means conserving energy, avoiding pain, and seeking comfort. It's that little voice that tells you to hit the snooze button, to scroll for just 1 more minute, or, to start that big project tomorrow. It doesn't care about your 5-year plan, it only cares about feeling safe right now. So you've got this fundamental conflict playing out inside you every single day. On one side, your brain is just screaming, safety, comfort, now. But on the other side, you have goals that require the exact opposite, right? Things like calculated risks and effort and long-term vision. This is the internal war we're all fighting. And the result of constantly giving into your brain's demands is what William called the "I'll be happy when" trap. I'll be happy when I get that promotion, when I buy the house, when I finally retire. But as he discovered, achieving the thing, it never actually delivers the feeling you expect because that survival brain just finds another threat, another goal to chase. It never ends. And, there's a scientific name for this. It's called focalism. Researchers say we are, and I love this phrase, shaky fortune tellers. We just zoom in on one single future event, the wedding, the new car, and we totally forget about all the ordinary stuff in life that will still be there afterwards. We just massively overestimate the impact, and our brain is more than happy to keep us chasing these illusions of safety. So how do we fight back? This is where we learn to take control, to consciously override that primitive programming. It's time for a little mental mastery. The very first step is a massive mindset shift. That feeling of discomfort or hesitation or fear, that's not a stop sign. From now on, that is your trigger to act. You see, pain and discomfort, they're not the enemy. They are the price you pay for growth. It's the currency for getting stronger, smarter, and way more resilient. Now, here's a practical tool you can use today, for real. It's called the 3-second kill switch. The moment you feel that hesitation, to get out of bed, to make that call, to start the workout, you have about 3 seconds before your brain wins the argument. So don't think, just count down. 3, 2, 1, and physically move. Action kills overthinking every single time. And you build this mental muscle through daily practice. Think of these as little challenges you set against your comfort zone. A cold shower, 30 minutes of deep, focused work with 0 distractions, waking up before the sun. Each one of these is a signal to your brain, training it to follow your lead, not the other way around. But look, overriding your brain is only half the battle. True, lasting fulfillment, that's an inside job. It requires building a whole different kind of inner world, one that doesn't need external validation to feel good. This was William's ultimate light bulb moment. After all those decades of striving, he finally saw that he wasn't really chasing money or titles. He was chasing the feeling of being worthy. And the key here is that no external achievement can ever give you that feeling. It's a decision you have to make for yourself. He learned this the hard way in his own marriage. He thought his whole job was to provide. The house, the cars, working 70-hour weeks to pay for it all. But what his wife really needed from him was for him to just be present, to listen, to be emotionally available. And those two things, providing and being present, are often worlds apart. This right here, this is the ultimate goal. Real freedom isn't about having $1 million in the bank. It's when someone's negative comment or a setback at work or even your neighbor's fancy new car no longer has the power to ruin your day. It's when you stop keeping score with the outside world and you just make peace with yourself. Okay, so we've covered the internal mindset. Now let's look at some of the science-backed habits that create a sustainable foundation for all of this stuff. There's a really key distinction science makes clear: the difference between wanting and liking. Wanting is driven by dopamine. That's the chemical that fuels the chase, the endless scroll, the next snack, the next purchase, but it often leaves you feeling kind of empty. Liking is that genuine, warm satisfaction of the experience itself. And real happiness, it needs both, but our society is totally addicted to the chase. If you take only one thing from the science of happiness, please let it be this. The Harvard Study of Adult Development, it's tracked people for over 80 years, it found that the single biggest predictor of a happy, healthy life wasn't money or fame or your career, it was the quality of your close relationships, full stop. And there are other simple, powerful tools. First, savoring. It's the art of letting a good moment land for just a few extra seconds to really absorb it. Then, daily walks, which acts like a mental reset button for your brain. There's also generosity, which creates a helper's high that honestly often gives the giver more happiness than the receiver. And finally, vocal gratitude. Actually saying thank you out loud makes that feeling way more real and powerful. So let's bring all this together. If fulfillment isn't some finish line we cross, then what is it? So our brains have this funny little quirk. They don't remember experiences accurately. Nope, they remember the most intense moment, the peak, and how it ended. This is called the peak end rule. What this means is you can essentially hack your own perception. A whole tough day can be remembered positively if you just intentionally end it with a moment of gratitude or connection or peace. And this brings us to the final and most crucial point. This is the question that took William 50 years to answer. The chase for worthiness ends the very moment you decide it ends. So I'll just leave you with this. What would change for you today, right now, if you stopped running and just decided that you are already enough?